Hey guys, today we are doing float trip from home. I'm Hannah from the Hershey's lab. This is a really simple experiment. These are different supplies you can use. We have aluminum foil. You can also use foam paper that you can use that work really well. If you've been in the lab before, we use those. Popsicle sticks. You can also use sticks from outside, straws. You can try spoons or things like that and see if they work. Then we have rubber bands. You could also use tape or things like that to hold your raft together. And then we have different snacks. You don't have to use these exact snacks. You can use crackers or chips, any candy you have at home, such as chocolate chips like we use here, Jolly Ranchers, anything you have lying around, even vegetables or fruits. And then you need a clear container. You can also use your sink. A clear container though with water in it will work great to see how the objects float or if they sink. Before you start your project, you want to make predictions to see what you think will happen. So once you've collected all your different objects that you want to see if they float or sink, get your Amazeum notebook out and write down your predictions on the sheets. And then whenever you're done, as you do each object, compare to what you think would happen to what did happen. And then try to think about why those things happen. You're going to see if you can build a raft to help them flow better. Here I have an example of one. This is really simple, built out of aluminum foil. I just folded the edges up. You can put that in the water there. And then we'll take a candy. See, this candy put in would have sunk, but if you take it out and then put it into your raft, it'll float. So then I have another one, so we can see this one. It's kind of big for my little bucket, but it floats as well. And then you can put other objects on that one and see how it holds up. A fun thing to also do to test further is there's certain candies that will float differently if you change the way they are. Here we have this Hershey's bar. If you put it in there right now, it floats as is. But if you take the wrapper off, let's see what happens. It sinks, and that's where you get buoyancy and density. So whenever the candy bar is in this wrapper, it has more air in it that helps it float. But whenever we take it out of the wrapper, it's more dense and compact, so it sinks. If you try that with a Kit Kat, it might be slightly different, and you can see if you understand why. Kit Kats are made out of a wafer that makes it a different structure to it. If you break it open after you unwrap it, you can see what's on the inside, and that'll help you tell the difference because you'll see little air pockets. If you try a cookies and cream candy bar instead of a Hershey's, it also will turn out differently because of the cookies create air pockets within the chocolate. You can try different objects. This is a Whopper, which is also a wafer candy that's on the inside coated with chocolate, and you'll see that it floats as well. We can do an icebreaker. These are pretty cool. Let's see what goes down, and it's really dense and compact, so it sinks as well. If you try this at home, be sure to share it and tag us on our different social media such as Instagram or Facebook.